Welcome back. I have a question for you. What would you name an event that combines art, therapy, social interaction, and alcohol, specifically wine? Now, Darrell Medford is here to tell us exactly that. He has two ladies with him, and so we say good morning to you ladies, and how are you all doing, as well as Darrell?
Good morning, DK. Thank you for having us.
Now, please, can we have your names as well? Thank you.
My name is Lynette Gould.
I'm Celicia Stanley.
Yes, ma'am. And talk to us about art therapy, canvas and corks.
Wow. Canvas and Corks, we are a art company, and we teach people how to bring out the inner Picasso in them. And so we have fun. It is just a lime with color. And so we have our artist, Celicia Stanley, here. And basically we have actually six artists here in Trinidad. And we show people how to have a good time, how to lime. We know Trinis love to lime. We know Trinis love color. And so we bring out the inner artist in them. And most of the time, these people have never ever painted before in their lives. And they just have such a great time. We are not the only paint and sip company here in Trinidad, but we are one of the companies that has the most fun. Our instructors are enthusiastic, they are fun and encouraging. It's just a great time to have.
Lynette, you care if your inner Picasso comes out if you're able to paint and sip?
Of course, when you sip, you paint better.
Yeah, yes.
I can see that argument, but I also see the argument when you sip, anything you paint looks good.
Oh, that we use that too.
Yeah,
that's
so
one of our.
True. I mean, I think it's actually wine. It's it's not just any drink. I mean, we give free wine, a glass of free wine while we paint. So I mean, it helps your confidence come out, and you're able to chat with the people who are there as well. And hey, pick up a few chicks if you're lucky. So yeah, it's all about having fun and bringing out that artistic side of you.
So what I get is, as opposed to just bringing out the artistic side, having that glass of wine, is the social component of that.
Exactly.
How important is that from your perspective?
It is important. I think that the first thing is that we have a lot of families that come out. So often families are stuck in front of the television, they're stuck in front of video games.
Actually, have some footage up in robotics seeing possibly some of those families.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's families coming out and really coming together, communicating, and just having a fun time. Most of these people have never painted before, DK, but if you see some of the art, it is just incredible. These are first-time painters.
Yes,
the most that they've probably painted has been maybe a wall in their homes. And they come out and they just do an incredible job, and you can't believe that these people have never ever painted before.
We have several aspects of this. We have couples night, single and mingle. We have Little Picasso, which we're going to launch on Saturday. We're not going to give kids wine, of course. We're going to have snacks and juice.
Right.
And we're launching that on Saturday in conjunction with Fiesta Plaza. We're having it at Movie Town. For the summer, we have Saturday classes from 9 to 1 for the kids to bring out their creativity, you know. And if you start with the young kids, of course, we have
Couples night.
yeah, we have lots of things happening with this particular our company in conjunction with a lot of other bars. We have bars that we go to, and they would, you know, help us with this venture.
So it's actually a company that moves around.
Yes, we're moving around.
locations.
We've had a couple of paint parties at the Buzz Lounge. We've been at Trader Jack's,
Yes, we've been.
Rush Street, and so we're looking forward to our summer initiative, which will be at Movie Town. Painting is just so fun. It's really addictive, DK. You know, often in our day we're at work, we're being told what to do, when to come, when to go. You get off at 5 o'clock, you want to lime, you want to do something special, you don't want to have a boss, you don't want anybody telling you what to do, so you get in front of a canvas and you start moving that acrylic paint around. If you don't want to paint that sky blue, you can paint it green. Yeah. If you want to paint the sun purple, you can paint it purple. But it gives you a chance to free yourself up. There is a healing element to painting that is incredible. Yes, absolutely.
Comes from God.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
Now I see we have some pictures up on the monitor, but at the same time, Celicia, you're one of the artists.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if that means you're one of the bosses when people actually come to these paint and sip, but describe your interaction with people, possibly the people who have only painted a wall before. How do you treat with them? How do you take them through this process?
Wow, this is like the first this type of event is my first time ever doing this before. I mean, but I teach kids and beginners as well. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I mean, people come. I mean, they have a stressful day at work and they get caught up in their jobs and their homes and whatnot. And it's so fun and exciting to see when they come and they just create something beautiful. I mean, we have little samples there that they could paint, and what I would do is guide them through the painting from the beginning to the end. We have a break, we drink and we talk, and I tell them, you know, what colors they can use. But I mean, it's all up to them exactly how they want to create it. And each individual's painting comes out different.
Yes.
And you can see their essence on the canvas, and it's so lovely because, I mean, as a child growing up, we went into that, we grew up with that creativity, you know, coloring and being playful and all of that, and we grow out of it.
Yes, yes.
And we don't get to tap into that creative side of our brain. And I think this is a very important thing to do as adults. We have to get in touch with our creative side. It's healing, it's therapeutic, it's develop your mentals, you know, so it's extremely important, and it's so much fun.
And mind you, I could only paint a stick man.
That's what I do.
You do an awesome stick man.
I will put it on the book and flip through. I'll be like sagas, epics. But in terms of growing out of our creative sides or being forced away from them, forced into a specific box, this is what you're supposed to do, that is what you're supposed to do. Do you find people actually trying to follow you? Okay, this is where are you going to be next? How do people contact you? What's going on with that?
Yes, we have a Facebook page, canvasandcorkstrinidad.com. We have a website. On that website, you get all your information, price, where we're going to be next. You can buy T-shirts, and we're going to present you with a champion
Hey, once I do have to do the dance.
We're presenting you with, we have T-shirts, we have lots of stuff. So we can be reached by our Facebook page or our website, canvasandcorkstrinidad.com.
And we just want to make sure, I mean, people come, DK, and they have such a great time, and they laugh, and they just have a wonderful time, but we want to make sure that you don't drink the paint water when you come there. You have such a good time, you're drinking and liming, don't drink the paint water, okay? Don't. But you're guaranteed to have a great time when you come.
And if people wanted to actually continue and say, okay, well, Celicia, I really like how this is going, and I want to continue. What are some of the things I should focus on? How do you treat with those people?
Well, as an artist, I mean that's self-development, and you know, you just keep painting. You go home, you buy some paint, some brushes, some canvases, and you just keep painting, keep creating.
Celicia, she does that. She works on her own, and she would, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you know, you may paint for the very first time, and you'll find when you paint the second time, your technique has improved, your skill has improved because you painted once, maybe you learned a different kind of technique. So every time you paint, you improve and you get better. And before you know it, you're this developing artist that you never knew you had. And so that's the great thing about Canvas and Corks. It gives people the opportunity who have never ever painted before, or who may have even thought that this is something I like to do, but I'm kind of scared. You know, the first time doing something can be a little scary. But I think as you paint more and more, you develop this technique, this sense of confidence, and who knows whatever creative avenues it can open up for you.
All right, so just before I ask for the Facebook and contact information again, what has the experience been among families? Because yes, we may be families and we know each other, but at the same time we operate with this role and this is the stereotype and I tell you to do this. But when we come here, do we operate in a different scenario while the children are having their snacks, of course, and we're having a little sip? How is that like?
Actually, we encourage families to all paint together. When we have that couples night, that is incredible because it gives couples and families the time to communicate. Most of the time, husband and wives, that's a stressful kind of relationship, but this gives you a chance to communicate and figure some things out and do something together. So I think it brings families and couples closer together. And then also painting is very sexy. So this is important. So I think it brings families together more than anything.
Okay, so that contact info again, please.
Canvas and Corks, Trinidad.com.
And we're also on Facebook, Canvas and Corks, Trinidad, Facebook. That's where
All right,
you can get
definitely.
us.
So, Celicia, Daryl, and Lynette, we want to thank you all so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And remind us once more about the event dates, please, because you all have a list that is right
Yes, we have an extensive list. You can go onto the website, learn more about us, like us on Facebook. I think the website is very informative. It'll give you all the dates and information for all the different initiatives and classes that we have.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. It's not just the store that sells more vino, we believe in that too. So thank you so much. One more segment and we're talking opera when we return. Stay tuned. Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago continues after this.